I vividly remember Chris, the hairdresser's face when he went, "You sure you want this, honey?"
Of course he said, honey.
Welcome to another weird weekend. If you have a weird story that you think is phenomenal, you can always email us, WAC at wilkoandcourts.com. The link will be in the description below. This is a weekend which Courts and I are going to bring you a weird story that has tickled our fancy, and we're in Harrisburg. Harrisburg in Pennsylvania. It's a farm show. They've got a particular contest, and I feel like maybe Australia has to apologise for this contest.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me try and guess. Is it food-based contest?
No, not food-based.
Okay.
I feel like food-based stuff really isn't us. You know what I mean?
I know.
Have you got it? Have you got
Mullets.
it? It's mullets. You fucking did it, mate. I'm so
mullets.
proud of you. It's mullets.
It's fucking mullets. Of course it's mullets. I was going for the meat pie angle to begin with because...
And you know what? They go
like,
together.
I know that Americans... Yeah, they do go together. You're right. They do. A meat pie and a mullet. The combo is there. It's perfect. But I was thinking along the food angle because I know Americans love those hot dog eating contests.
do.
And by the way, I would like to deep dive on that one day together.
Oh, let's put it on the list.
Because that's disgusting. Have you what? Anyway.
Yeah. You know what I find the most disgusting is that they wet everything. Like you wet everything to get it. Okay.
Stop. We're going to do it in a whole episode.
Dogs
it deserves a whole episode.
Eating. All right. We'll do a deep dive on one of that. Okay. Hot dogs eating is on the list. Well, congratulations to the big winner at the Pennsylvania Farm Show in Harrisburg. They've had to explain what a mullet is, BT Dubs.
Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. We have mullets in the vocab from the time babies are born here.
Oh, yeah.
Because, when babies are born, they often lose everything on the top, but they keep it at the back. So, literally, my babies had little baby mullets.
You know what I love, baby? And I didn't know this until a lot of my friends started having babies. But babies have lots of weird hair patches everywhere. Like, it's actually wild. Like, there was one of my friends' babies had the mullet and had like a pretty decent set of hair, so it hadn't fallen out yet. The mullet, and then it kind of ran down the neck onto the back. And it all fell off within a couple of weeks. But for a time there, we were like...
They're a bit furry. Some of them come out a bit furry.
Yeah.
My younger one had a bit of a furry back of her neck as well, and she had really dark hair. And you kind of think, oh, no. Is that... What? Am I going to have to wax my baby?
Like 9 months ago...
I didn't wax my baby.
Did I fuck a wolf? Like, what happened here?
Taylor Lautner?
Short,
Was it you?
The short in the front, long in the back look. That's what we're going for. Apparently once the province of Canadian hockey players and hair metal bands. Apparently it was 150 competitors and more than 1,000 spectators for the main attraction. Get it? That's a joke that they did there. The top award in the form of what they're calling... it's a 10-year-old. It's Drew Fluchette of Dallas, Pennsylvania, who wore a red and black...
Sorry, did you say 10?
10-year-old, yeah.
The 10-year-old was the winner.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's mostly kids now that go in it. Have you ever... Come on, I know where you live. I know where you shop.
Know this. No, I know.
You're seeing kids with mullets. Don't lie to me, Courtney.
I am not. No, I 100%. I am seeing kids with mullets.
Yes.
And I'm judging the kids with mullets.
Right.
But I assumed when you said this, it was just an adults competition.
No,
I didn't know that kids are applying as well.
Yeah, no, it's mostly kids that I can see in all of these photos. Billy Jenkins, who's 6. He's got a tattoo, a USA tattoo with like an eagle on it. This kid, it's like I'm hoping it's a wash and wipe on. And he's also got like his sleeves cut off and like a country sort of shit. It's excellent. Then there's another one.
I'm looking at him. Oh my gosh. These people are.
Excellent. It's excellent.
I'm not going to say.
Ben Barley, a 7-year-old first grader from Red Lion, also in Pennsylvania.
He's got a redhead one. Yeah. I'm all for that.
It's really good.
I love that. Yeah, obviously.
Or just some of the. Oh, here we go. Just some of the comments on AP News. The surest sign that intelligent life exists elsewhere in the universe is that none of it ever visits here.
Jeez, Mikey, the mullet Nelson.
I know, isn't that phenomenal? That's the big one.
Mikey, he's is he curling that? Do you reckon?
I don't know. It's wavy at the back. He must be. He must be doing that. Yeah, he must be getting a GHD on that bad boy. Yeah. It's definitely something going on there. Apparently, this is for fun. This is for fun. Who said the winner?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's actually the owner of the Heavy Metal Hair Salon in Philly. That's niche, isn't it? Isn't that niche?
Heavy metal in the hair salon. If you go in there and you're like, I'd like a trim, they're like, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Unless the trim is here.
This place is not for you.
The trim is just here.
Unless you're trimming just your sides, and when you say trim, you mean a 0. I don't want you in my shop. You don't belong here. Get out.
The kids also did a bunch of other things on the stage while they were up there. One picked his nose, one danced the worm,
Great.
Some dabbed, a few of them ripped their shirts off, pro wrestling style. So we're going pro wrestling and not stripper, so that's good for the kids.
So the other day I saw a video on my Facebook, and it's like a mixture of rage bait / sarcastic posting. Like I sometimes I get the two, because the poster is purposefully joking by what they're posting, right?
Yes.
But also, I think some people would be like, is this rage bait? But I think, like, because the poster's in on the joke, it's not actually rage bait. It's just like...
You're doing a joke. You're making a joke. Like, you can be mad at it, but there's, like, people who put stuff up that's deliberately just to make people mad.
Exactly. So this post came across my feed, and it was a woman, and the caption, like the words on the video was something along the lines of, I don't care what you think. I think that toys are gendered or whatever, and then grabbed the doll off her son. And I was like, oh God, I hate this. And then I kept watching, and the joke was at the end, she goes, I'm teaching my son to be a real man. He punches walls. And so it was just like a joke, like clearly a joke about how she's bringing her son up to like punch walls and be misogynistic, basically. And I get vibes from this mullet competition and the people that I'm seeing that they may not take that video as a joke. Yeah. They would take that as like parenting advice.
Yeah. Yes. And that's the scary part. Like you could be watching that and now in 2026 you're like, could be real. Like there might be nothing of this that's a joke. Like all of this could be real. Oh, good for Channy, by the way. He just jumped up on the lounge. I just
one go?
One go, I think. Yeah, I think it was one go. Good for you, mate.
12 years old.
Yeah, look at him. Done. Just sprightly, just really bounding around. I think back to like when we were kids, and obviously I've had the same haircut since I was a child. Like it's the same haircut. It's like 2 to 3 back and sides, depending winter or summer, and a trim on top.
Yeah.
And it does what it wants. I've got 2 cowlicks. It is what it is. And I was never the one who was like, Mum, I want to do this because the other kids are at school. But my brother, fuck, mate, he had it in his head.
Did he follow the trends?
He wanted to remember when everyone was getting the Nike tick put in their head? So you'd get like a number 1 or 2 all over and you'd get a Nike tick put in your head.
Yeah.
And I remember, because we went to a hairdresser. It wasn't like a barber or anything.
Yes.
We went to a hairdresser who was gay as gay and obviously one of Mum's friends. And Mum was like, I'm really sorry.
Maybe you caught it from him.
Yeah, I did. He bumped me once while cutting my hair and that's it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Coughed.
Or maybe he was playing like Tiffany's I Think We're Alone Now, or something like, you know what I mean? Like something very gay on the speakers.
That's so gay, I don't even know the reference.
I think we're alone now. So yeah, and then he wanted this tick in the back of his head, and I vividly remember Chris, the hairdresser's face when he went, "You sure you want this, honey?"
Of course he said, honey. Have a think about it.
And my brother was like,
is that really what you want?
Of course I fucking want it. It's going to be epic. And he was like, okay, I've never done this before and I'll never do it again.
The shaving of like a picture, like the other day I saw a kid with a star like around the ear. Right. So like the points of the star were around the ears. Yeah.
Use the geometry of the head.
Exactly. And then there was full mullet as well. And like where I live is mullet town.
Rough as guts.
And also rough as guts. So there's also this hairstyle I've noticed, and a couple of the boys at my daughter's school have it, and even a couple of my friends' kids, where it's like you can ponytail the top. But the rest are all shaved. Like it's not a mullet because it doesn't go all the way to the party at the back. Yeah. It's just the top is like long. You can bun it, put it in the man bun, and then all the rest is shaved around the side. It seems like a lot of upkeep.
Oh, you'd have to keep things short and especially around the sides.
And then if you didn't want it anymore, I guess you'd just have to go for the full shave because you have to start fresh, right?
I guess. Like that's always
because otherwise you're waiting for it to grow in.
Maybe that's why you've gotten to the bottom of as wild. Never do a wild haircut because I never want to think I have to shave this off. Could you ever imagine me with a bald? Like, could you ever imagine?
It'd be just like a bowling ball.
Look how
your head's
big
so
this
big.
head is. Like just. Yeah. Look at it.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a lot of real estate there.
It's huge. And I can feel it's wonky too. Like because they had to use
I
the
feel
clamps.
Around my head too, and because I think about that too. Oh, did you get clamped down?
Yeah, my poor mother. Yeah.
Of course, because of how big your head was.
Yep.
Yeah. So you've got like dents in there.
Yeah, there's like proper dents in there. It's like weirdly flat on the top.
I feel around my head. And I think that would look weird with no hair on it. Like, but then I see people shave their head.
Yeah.
I see dudes shave their head and like chicks shave their head and they look cool.
I think
but do they know they've got an all right shaped head under there
I think they've
first?
done a bit of feeling
around.
Yeah. They're doing a bit of feeling around and they've gone, I reckon I can do this. But I think it's also the facial structure.
You couldn't.
I absolutely couldn't.
No,
I think you can't have this. Look at this moon face. I don't think you could have the face of the moon and then expect that you could shave the top of it. You know what I mean? Like it's never going to look good.
Unless you know what you'd need to do, like if touch wood. Touch wood, you start going bald and you just go, I can't, I've got to shave it all off.
It would have started.
I think it would have started.
My hairline has never moved, not an inch.
Yeah. I think you're right. It would have started by now. But like if you, for some reason, ended up with no hair on the top, you would have to finally commit to growing in a beard. Like
no, again,
like get through the itchy phase.
I can't. It's not an itchy phase. It's not. There's no. I know. I've had this argument with your husband because he was like, "I did it.
He did do it. I was there.
Yeah, but he's got a thing that I am massively lacking in, and it's called testosterone. And I don't
have a lot of that.
I don't have a shred of it. I got nothing of it. Not a thing. That's why because if you have too much testosterone, you lose it up here. You lose your hair up here and you grow it everywhere else.
Is that why he's losing his up the top?
Yeah.
He's taking hair pills. They're working. But like he was really lacking on the top there.
I'll never speak ill of it.
If you could take some of his testosterone, actually, that would be really good.
If I could take some of it?
Yeah. Just get him off me for a second.
How many times do you think just a straight woman's tried to outsource the work she has to do with her husband to someone else, especially maybe a gay friend? And just thought, mate, if you could
thinking of your partner.
If you could just
I'm
pick up
thinking
the
of your
slack.
partner, like, oh, if you just take some of his testosterone, it works for Fabs as well.
All right. Thank you for joining us for another weird weekend. I'd love to know if you're all for the Mullet, if you're a huge Mullet fan, because I know that, like, even one of the shows I was watching, God, what's it called? Married at First Sight UK. There was a woman who was like, all she hoped for was that she was going to get a husband with a Mullet, and they delivered. And still, they didn't work out. So. Being in love with a hairstyle.
Oh, no. Oh, you're joking. They didn't work out and he had a mullet. I'm shocked beyond belief.
Don't question the science. Make sure you comment below, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. I'll stop pointing you in the next one too. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm aggressive. It's a problem. I'm working on it.